All right, what's going on YouTube? So today I'm back with doing my Satterlee method. My previous video I did the Satterlee method where I went up. I used one shot each and off, and I used I just kind of waited till I got a plateau. Right, I got it right around at 27 grains. And that, so at 27 grains, I was hitting 27 grains. I was right around 2750 for velocity. And so today I'm gonna load up 5 rounds with 55 grain FMJ bullets. So this is just cheap plinking ammo. I'm just curious. I've never done the Satterlee method before, so this is just this experiment. I did this about a month and a half ago because I just been swamped with work and all this COVID crap and everything else. I just been swamped. But I'm using, so this will be my second firing on this IMI brass, all trimmed to the same length, CCI small rifle primers for number 400, and then of course 55 grain from Hornady boat tail bullet. But there is a new addition to the reloading bench. Check it out, guys. Frankfurt Arsenal Impeller. Dude, this thing is incredible. I love it. The touchscreen is super nice. It throws charge away. It's incredible. Easy to calibrate. Incredibly easy to calibrate. And dead on accurate. As long as your scale is level, is going to throw the same charge away. What's really cool is it learns the powder. So you do a powder cal, and you hit powder cal, and it sits there and runs through different charge weights at different speeds and stuff like that. And it learns the powder, so it knows how fast to throw the powder to it where it's getting towards the top end, and it slows down and trickles. So it's pretty awesome. You can also use it from your phone. I kind of like it doing that. I kind of don't. But we're gonna go ahead and load up at least one of these, show you guys kind of how it's going, and then I'll probably load up the rest of the 9 and hit the range. So like I said, I'm doing 5 at 27 grains with CFE223 and 5 at 27.1. So I'm going to look for a group and my standard deviation, see how that does. And I'm going to be using my magnetospeed chronograph for that. So, alright. So just so you guys can see how stinking easy this thing is, if I can get my camera to work right here. Okay. So all I gotta do is go in and hit 2, 7. Oops. Of course, I'm telling you it's easy. And then I go and screw it up. Cancel. 2. Well, usually the 2 is easy to hit. 2. Okay. Wow. Keep hitting the 5. What's going on here? There's the 2. 7. Okay. Well, I contradict myself. That was a little touchy, but it is what it is. What's cool is it keeps track of your count of ones you got, right? And then so you want to just wait to stabilize, and then you can just go ahead and hit the go button here. It might run a touch under here, but we'll see. Going for 27, so it's trickling its way. Bam. 27, wait for it to stabilize. Stable. Just like that. Although, when stuff will go wrong, it will go wrong. For some reason, I haven't had that problem with it sitting there trying to be so hard to press the button. So the next, we'll, take our powder. We're gonna get a cartridge. All primed, like I said, with CCI 200. Get our case. Throw our powder down in there. Make sure it's all down in there. Right? Gonna take a bullet, Get a good camera angle here. Actually, I think you guys can see okay, but we'll get a better angle. Biggest thing is you know, make sure the bullet is going up straight as possible. I still have to adjust this, so we're gonna go ahead and do that too. But our case over length is 2.156. That's what I'm shooting for. So let's see where we can get here. Let's make sure it's straight. Feed it up in there. And as you can see, we're nowhere close. So we're gonna take it, turn it down a little bit. I don't even need the calipers to know that we're not close. We're gonna take it, feed it up in there again. Still not close, right? So we're kind of shooting for right by the counter. We want to be kind of close to touching this here. Let's see. My lighting's not very good in here today, but we want to be shooting for touching that right there. So meanwhile, while I'm messing with this, I can go over here to my scale and hit go and throw in charge weight while I'm sitting here dinking with this, right? So I'm gonna go down again, go again, and we'll check our case overall length. Get our trusty calipers out. So we're still high. Come down. Probably getting a little closer. We're about 100 thousandths long. Oop, that might have been a little too much there. We'll see here. 2.156, huh? Is my colon okay? Well, let's double check. Let's see here. This is my dummy one. Maybe I got my coal wrong. Oh yeah, my coal is definitely wrong, I think. Yeah, it's I'm a little deep in there, but you know what? We're gonna double check my last load data and see what we're at for what that says, because now I'm second guessing myself, which you kind of want to do, but you don't want to do when you're reloading, right? You want to go off of all your load data. So here's our bullet right here. And our overall length here shows 2.20, and I'm definitely way too far in there. So I don't know where I got that case overall length, but we are definitely not loading to that case overall length. I'm not sure where I got that number, but we're gonna go ahead and pull this bullet. Yeah, this is just part of reloading, I guess. So let's see here. And we're gonna go ahead and tap this a few times, maybe get it out. Just bring it down a little bit, and then maybe not pull it all the way out. We'll see here. Let's see what we get. So I got 2.23, and I think that is what I got on these. Yep. So okay, I don't know where, I must have wrote that number down funky somewhere. So we're gonna shoot for actually exactly where this bullet just got pulled, which is nuts. So 2.223 is what my coal is gonna be, and I'm gonna back this up a bunch. I'm gonna run this bullet up in here. I'm just gonna tighten this thing down till it touches. So I should be the same every time. I should have done that. I have my dummy bullet right here. I should have done that, but I was trying to show you guys how to, you know, kind of set it. But, you know, I should have had my case overall length right first, right? So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and check another one here. We've already got, you know, the scale did the powder already. So we got 27 grains right here. We're going to take it, dump it in, get it all good. Take a bullet. Oh, and I weighed all of these bullets to make sure they were all the same grain weight. Because, you know, when you get some a bulk bullet load, you know, you might get some random ones. And I do have a couple that were, so these are 55 grain bullets. I did have a couple that were like 49.6. So, you know, that could make a difference, you know, in your grouping or whatever. So, okay, so we're going to feed this up. Goes in nice and straight. It's right at the cantilever. Let's check our, it's a little long. So we're going to take it and bring it down a touch. Yeah, it still looks a little long. Let's see here. Yeah, it's about 10 thousandths too long still. So we're gonna take it, bring it down a hair. I really want to get a set of micros so I can just adjust it right there by, you know, the thousandths of an inch. There we go. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. All right, let's go ahead and run one more. So we're gonna go ahead and see, it says stable. We're gonna press the button. As soon as it stabilizes, it runs it. You can see it's all it's sped up, and then you're gonna see it slow down right around like yeah, right there. And then it's gonna go, okay, we're still under. We're gonna bump it a little bit. We're still under. Gonna bump it a touch more. Bam, right there. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That's awesome. And it's keeping track of how many I've done, which is pretty cool too. So, so we're gonna take it, put some powder in there. Get our powder in, nice and good. Okay. Bullet. Keep it nice and straight as it feeds up in there. Super key. So you don't do affect run out, right? Okay. Bullet looks really good. And take it, take our calipers, check, dead on exactly where we need to be. Perfect, within 1/1000th of the other two. So that's perfect. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and load up these other three at 27, and the next 5 at 27.1, and then I'll probably hit the range. I'm not sure if I'll get footage at range or not. It's gonna depend how busy it is. But either way, you see me back here at the bench, and we'll be talking about it. All right. All right, what's up, YouTube? All right, I made it to the range. I shot those 10 test loads, 5 rounds at 27 grains with CFE223, and then 5 rounds at 27.1. Interesting results. Extreme spread, standard deviations, both suck on both. I don't know if my neck tension isn't right, the brass is both annealed. I'm not sure what the deal was, but I didn't get horrible groups, you know, right? Shooting a 16-inch barrel with a 1-in-7 twist, 55 grain FMJ boat tail from Hornady, right? So it's not going to be crazy accurate. So I am pleased with the results I got, the groups. The velocity I knew was going to be around 2,700 feet to 2,800 feet, which is fine. And like I said, I'm just looking for the most plinking accurate round. So I guess standard deviation and all that stuff isn't too much of a big deal. But I was hoping to get some tighter, you know, SDs and stuff like that. But that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So for the 27 grains, here's my group right here. Okay. That is a group of 1.37. So not horrible. And then my velocities was 2797, 2775, 2680, which weird, 2701, kind of weird, and then 2797 again. So I had 2 at the exact same velocities. So my extreme spread was 117, yuck. My standard deviation at 47, yuck again. But for just, you know, a 1-inch, over a 1-inch group, 1.357, 1.37 inch group, whatever, you know, right? This will work. It's just plinking ammo. I'm not going target. I'm not target shooting. I'm just going out and having fun shooting some steel with it. So it's gonna hit steel at 100 yards no matter what, right? As long as you got your crosshairs on it, you're gonna hit it. Okay. So that was 27 grains. So the next one is 27.1. Look at that. That's much better. With a 1.51 inch group, but I think these here should have been here. I did get some kind of a random velocity. I think these might have been me. I think these two shots I brought up in my head to look at my velocity, and when I came back down, I may have not had the same cheek weld. So it was very well possible these could have been here, or it's just, you know, whatever, right? But I'm gonna load up the same rounds again, see how they shoot. They shot pretty well. I mean, like, I'm happy with that. So 27.1, hell yeah, amazing. What just one little grain will do. So what's even interesting? So first charge weight I got for velocity was 27.16, 27.98. So pretty close to the 27 grains here. 28.15, 27.69, 27.14 with extreme spread of 101. Yuck, it's a little bit better than the other one, but standard deviation was worse at 52. So I mean, Scott Satterlee method, sure, it might work. I don't know what the deal is with my extreme spreads and my standard deviation. You know, this just could be me, I guess, my reloading. I've never done this kind of thing before where you go fire 10 shots, you know, use your graph and then pull from there. But I am happy with the groups. I'm happy at 100 yards I'm gonna hit. I'm happy at 200 yards I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit at 300 yards. I'd like to see these standard deviations maybe tighten up a little bit. So maybe what I'll do is I'll, you know, load up 27.1 grains, anneal the brass, size, trim, all that good stuff, and go from there. So I'll probably do one more video at this, and then I'm probably gonna get into some more some varmint rounds and stuff like that for 223, 556. So yeah, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. All right, guys, talk to you later.